Hey, Scruffy. I think you saw me behind the blinds. So I heard Scruffy meowing while I was, not just once, but while I was prepping dinner. So he knew I was in the kitchen. So the weather was warmer today, and it didn't rain. Okay, let's get your food, huh? Okay. Food on the table. Take down the water bowl here so I can get the table ready. Get the glove on. Okay. So, yeah, it was supposed to be raining again and high winds. Didn't get any rain. I don't think the winds were that high. I think it may have banged once or twice, but for the most part, I don't think there was really that much wind today. So, to my surprise, it actually warmed up quite a bit today. So, I think we jumped almost 10 degrees, and it was humid today. So, that was a little bit of surprise too. I guess it's because it did look like it was possibly going to rain. So a lot of dark storm clouds all over the sky. But there was also a lot of clear sky. But I think all the moisture in the air and the extra heat made it feel real humid today. So yeah, kind of different from what we've been experiencing. So yeah, we're I think well off the freeze warnings now. So because the weather forecast had been predicting rain, I wasn't sure if I was going to go out today. I was kind of expecting I wouldn't. But yeah, since it didn't rain today, I felt like I should go out. But because the sky looked so gloomy, I decided I'd go for another run instead of a bike ride because I didn't want to get caught in a storm out on my bike again. But yeah, I went for a run today, and yeah, my legs were actually pretty tired, so I didn't do well on the run. I kind of semi gave up partway through because my legs were just kind of really tired, and I just yeah wasn't focused and not being able to push through my run today. And then on top of that, the humidity was really kind of sucking the life out of me. Probably would have been okay if I was my legs weren't so fatigued, but yeah, just the combination of everything. I wasn't feeling it today, so most of my run turned into a walk. So I'll have to try to do better next time. So I'm not sure what the forecast is predicting. I did check it, and originally there were storm clouds every day in the forecast, and now I think half of those are gone. So it's some days are still rain clouds, other days are now getting I think partly sunny, and it's I forgot which days are which, so it's not a consistent block. So I think like tomorrow, I think there might be a rain cloud, but then the following 2 days there are partly sunny, and then the following 2 days after that are rain again. So I have to keep a close eye on it. I'm thinking I need to go grocery shopping pretty soon. I actually bought extra things last time I was there. It's kind of there were a couple things so I was like a little on the fence. So my usage pattern. So the problem always for me is if I buy too much stuff, it spoil before I have a chance to eat it. On the other hand, if I don't buy enough, I got to go back to the store sooner. And if I have like extra at home that I haven't quite used, then yeah, I don't buy extra when I go to the store. But if I'm completely used up or near used up, sometimes I can try to stock up a little bit more and then not go back quite as soon. And last time I went, I think was in that scenario where I didn't really have much here, so I could stock up a little bit more. So, like, I actually still have some milk left because I bought extra milk, and I have some eggs left because combination of I think I bought extra eggs. Plus, I haven't been eating them as much just because, yeah, they've been expensive and hard to get. But there are a few things I'd like to get, I think, at the store. And then at some point, I'm going to have to get another chicken for me and Scruffy. I'm not out yet. So I didn't see any cats at the park today. I thought I'd see more things out because yeah, it was warm today. Squirrels were out, but yeah, the cats weren't. And then yeah, there were people at the park. Yeah, there was one couple with a very big dog, and I was running past them, and yeah, the dog really wanted to jump up on me, and the woman had the dog on a leash, but yeah, the dog kind of overpowered her, and yeah, the dog was kind of up on me. So they're gonna feed Scruffy. Looks like he's, well, no, he's still turning, but I think I'd like to feed him a little early. Okay, let's get your food. So I'm gonna grab the table first. Oops, put that down. Okay, let's get the food. Okay. I think Scruffy's starting to get used to the idea of the table. So yeah, for the newcomers, yeah, the table is a recent thing. So Scruffy's been throwing up. Feels like a little more often. I'm not sure if that's actually true, but felt like they should try something new since it's been at lunch in particular. He's been throwing up. So the balls and the food are to slow him down, but he still manages to throw up. And then at lunch, I don't have any balls, so probably should use them, but I thought I was slowing him down by putting the kibble at the base of the bowl, and he'd have to, because the bowl is blocking him, he has to kind of work to get the kibble, so it slows him down a little. But yeah, he was still throwing up, and I think he threw up a couple times in the same week, like last week or something. So I was thinking, yeah, I probably need to try something new. And so I was thinking, maybe if he ate elevated a little bit, the food might go down his esophagus more easily, thanks to gravity, and maybe that will help. And some other people on the internet seem to have kind of a similar theory. Couldn't find any scientific research on it, but there are people who say, yeah, that helps. And apparently there's actually things you can buy, elevated bowls and tilted bowls that are elevated, so because they're higher up, they need to be tilted down. I didn't really want to buy anything, but I thought I got lucky and found that little table. But yeah, I might still try to do something. I'd like to get maybe a higher bowl or a heavier bowl, maybe. It's actually, yeah, one that I can elevate, but maybe a shallower, so it has like a bigger, thicker base or something like that. And doesn't slide around as much, but it's not quite as high, so you can get his head in it. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get one that's tilted, or find one that's tilted, or build one that's tilted. I'm not gonna buy one. So let's see. I didn't see much of Scruffy today. Actually, I want to take that back. I did see him after lunch. He did go up on the table, on the big table, so he was taking a nap. I figure with the humidity, yeah, he'd not be looking for cover, and the warmth. So, at lunch, I saw him sleeping on top of the shelter. So he's still not sleeping in the shelter. He's being like Snoopy, using the thing wrong and sleeping on top of it. So yeah, I was trying to get a shot of him before I woke him up, opening the door. But yeah, because the screen door. So yeah, he's low down, and the table, the blanket I put over the table kind of drapes over, so you have to get the camera low. But because of the screen door, yeah, the visibility wasn't very good. But yeah, he was sleeping on top of it, and then I opened the door, and yeah, he woke up and jumped off the shelter, and we did lunch. Hey, Scruffy. You're on the shelter. You're not in it. Using it wrong. So you got your kibble and water. It didn't rain. A little gloomy though. So you ready? Throw your food? Yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna bring it out. Ready? Yeah. Tonight's dinner is meaty pate with real ocean whitefish, kibble, and rotisserie chicken scraps. So I try not to go overboard tonight with giving him too much extra food. Technically, the rotisserie chicken scraps is extra food, but I've been giving him kind of extra on top of extra because the weather's been bad. But since today's weather was fine, save the food for later. So, he didn't. He left his bowl a little early last night. There was still a lot of kibble left. He came back for it after I moved the balls, but I'm thinking that's a sign that he's not quite as hungry because I've probably been feeding him too much. I don't know if he gets more meowy when he's hungry. Hard to say. Sometimes I think he's just very meowy, independent of whether he's hungry or not. And then other days he's really quiet. Uh-oh. Scruffy knocked down the bowl. Remove the balls. Yeah, so that's the problem with this table. Oops. Golf ball rolled away, but I'll pick that up later. So yeah, Scruffy tends to push around the bowl quite a bit, trying to get to the food because the balls are in his way. And if I had a heavier bowl or a plate that had more friction, it wouldn't be a problem, but yeah, this is what I have. So good thing I'm not using a breakable bowl. So plastic. Actually, I forgot what kind of. This is actually. So I think it's this very specific kind of plastic. It's one of those that you're not supposed to heat. At least the bowl. I remember I was going through all the plastics, trying to understand which ones are which and which ones have certain properties. And I actually knew it all at one point, and I forgot it all. But yeah, these particular bowls you're not supposed to really heat up, and that's why I kind of took them out of my usage because I tend to heat my food a lot. So I thought, hey, they make good pet bowls.